have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the ECU Pirates. Restate the state, Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Harold pregame. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Owls not. Will have the first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Farrell. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got his man. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Messer. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On the move, it's Farrell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Owls are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, the ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Running inside, it's Gray. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's great. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Pirates line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David,
turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Garcia. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got the quick completion. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And
breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Pirates have pushed it inside the 20. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Looking for a gap. It's Allen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pulls it in. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Pulled it, finds his man on the left.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Bears the pressure. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has does enough to move the chains.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the right side. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 15-yard line, and now they're looking at 4th and short. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to keep this drive alive. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
What happened to the beautiful days of 4th down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it every single 4th down. Nowadays, with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. 2nd time, 2 for 2 on 4th down. Really frustrating from the defensive side of the football.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Go straight ahead. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Owls! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7 to 3. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7 to 3. Snags it, and he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Catch in the middle, it's Gray. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Pirates!
All the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Making side adjustments here. The run inside. It's Farrell. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Got the quick pass. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Farrell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Motion from the wideout. 3rd down play from the gun. Got it! Touchdown, Owls! And that one will give them the lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Hamlet. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 8. Red pass hits complete. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Pirates look to keep this drive humming.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Pirates, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Find some fresh air. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying the run, it's Allen. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power stroke. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of the bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And tackled there by the defense.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pablo.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
4th and goal, gotta have it. Who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do, gets downhill, makes the 4th down conversion, and they get in for 6.
Coming out with it, it's Garcia. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, down on the ECU sidelines, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Guys?
Holly will see what kind of problems that might cause. Running inside, it's Allen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Knocked down for the tackle. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 48 in punt formation to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The run inside. It's Farrell. Might have a chance. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They go to the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Now they're going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
The offense changing the play. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Swings it out to the flat. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it. Oh, it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. And the ball comes to rest right there. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Running inside, it's Allen. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And the Pirates racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Did the work himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your...
There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the route is on. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Messer. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.